Hello everyone. So this video is part 2 of the lesson Attila by R.K. Narayan. In the previous video we have read about the character of a dog named Attila and all the details related to that dog, that its appearance is actually different from its nature. So till now we have read that Attila is a friendly dog and it looks like a scary one. And we were on the part where Ranga, a person who is named Ranga, who is a coolie as well as a thief, breaks into the house of Attila and steals away all the jewelry and everything, and he's still in the house. Now we are going to read what happens when Attila finds out about him and what happens next we will going to know in this video. So let's get started. He was just starting to go out. Here we are talking about Ranga. He had just put 1 foot out of the gap and he had made in the window when he saw Attila standing below, looking up expectantly. Ranga thought his end had come. He expected the dog to bark, but not Attila. He waited for a moment, grew tired of waiting, stood up and put his forepaws on the lap of the burglar. He put back his ears, licked Ranga's hands and rolled his eyes. Ranga whispered, "I hope you aren't going to bark." So now what happened, as we all know about Attila's nature being very friendly, the same happened here also. Attila behaved friendly with the thief as well. So as Ranga was starting to go out, and when he put his foot out of the gap to make his exit from the window, Attila was standing below, as we can see, looking at with an expectation towards him. Ranga thought that his end has come, that this dog is going to bark and he is going to be caught by the family members. But something else happened. Attila didn't bark at all on him. "Don't you worry, I'm not the sort," the dog tried to say. The gesture of the dog was like that the thief should not be worried. The dog is not going to bark on him. The dog obligingly took away his paws and lowered himself. So the dog was quite calm towards the thief. "See there," said Ranga, pointing to the backyard. "There is a cat." So Ranga pointing to the backyard, there is a cat. So Ranga tried to distract the dog so that he can move out easily. Attila put up his ears at the mention of the cat and dashed in the direction indicated. One might easily have thought that he was going to tear up a cat, but actually he didn't want to miss the pleasure of the company of a cat if there was one. So as the Ranga mentioned about the cat, all of a sudden Attila made an exit and ran towards the direction where he pointed for the cat, and the way he was going was like that he will tear up that dog will tear up the cat, but actually he doesn't want to miss the company of the cat. So basically he leaves the thief over there. As soon as the dog left him, Ranga made a dash for the gate. He suddenly went to the gate so that he can exit. Given a second more, he would have hopped over it, but the dog turned and saw what was about to happen. So within seconds only, Ranga could have been successful in running from the house, but something else happened. The dog saw him and what was about to happen, and in one spring was at the gate, and all of a sudden Attila came back to the gate towards Ranga. He looked hurt. "Is this proper?" he seemed to ask. "Do you want to shake me off?" So basically the gesture of the dog was like, is it proper, is it good that you just distracted me and you are leaving me? Do you want to shake me off? That means do you want to leave me? He hung his heavy tail down so loosely and looked so miserable that the burglar stroked his head, at which he revived. Revived basically means that he became recharged. That means the behavior of the dog was he was like very sad by Ranga's behavior. That's why it made Ranga stroke him on his head, pat him basically, to give a gesture of love towards him, which made Attila obviously charge, just like we love any dog and make them happy. Same thing happened. The burglar opened the gate and went out, and the dog followed him. Attila's greatest ambition in life was to wander in the streets freely. Now was the best opportunity. So as the burglar opened the gate and went out, Attila followed him, and it was his best chance to wander in the streets freely. And same Attila did. Attila liked his new friend so much that he wouldn't leave him alone even for a moment. He lay before Ranga when he sat down to eat, sat on the edge of his mat when he slept in his hut, waited patiently on the edge of the pond when Ranga went there now and then for a wash, slept on the roadside with Ranga was at work. So basically Attila went away with Ranga and treated him like his master, always waited for him for the work and everything, and wherever Ranga goes, Attila follows him. This sort of companionship got on Ranga's nerves, so he was quite irritated with this type of companionship, as he never asked for a dog or for a pet, but he got one. He implored, "Oh dog, leave me alone for a moment, won't you?" Unmoved, Attila sat before him with his eyes glued to his friend. Implored means begged. Okay, he requested a dog, and in angry way he said that, "Will you please leave me alone?" So same Attila just sat before his eyes, glued towards him only, looking at him. Attila's disappearance created a sensation in the bungalow. Now this situation happened till the time when Attila was with Ranga. Now his family got to know that Attila is not in the house and there is a burglary happened in the house. So Attila's disappearance created a sensation in the bungalow. "Didn't I tell you," the mother said, "to lock him up? Now some burglar has gone away with him. What a shame. We can hardly mention it to anyone." So obviously this was a very sad thing that there already all the jewelry and all the stuff is stolen, as well as their dog is lost. The duty of the dog is to save the house from all these things to happen, but instead of that, the dog also is taken away with the thief. So it was quite a shame if they mention about it to anyone. "You are mistaken," replied the defender, the younger son. "It is just a coincidence. He must have gone off on his own account." वो अपने आप ही चला गया होगा. This was the thing which the younger kid wanted to say. "If he had been here, no thief would have dared to come in." अगर Attila would be in the home, then no thief would ever dared to come in the house. "Whatever it is, I don't know if we shouldn't after all thank the thief for taking away the dog. He may keep the jewels as a reward for taking him away. Shall we withdraw the police complaint?" So whatever it is, the person who is speaking these lines is actually happy that the dog went away, and is saying that this jewelry is just a reward for him to taking away the dog. All this fun came to an end a week later, and Attila rose to the ranks of a hero. The eldest son of the house was going towards the market. Now all this fun, whether Attila going with the thief or family enjoying this fact that Attila is not in the home anymore, as it was not behaving as a proper dog and just feeding like an elephant. So this was quite a relief for them, but this was just for a short period of time. All this fun came to an end a week later. After a week, Attila rose to the ranks of hero. How Attila rose to the ranks of hero, we will get to know in the next paragraphs. The eldest son of the house was going towards the market one day. He saw Attila trotting behind someone on the road. So eldest son was going to the market and he saw Attila trotting behind. That means following someone on the road. He shouted the young man, at which Ranga turned and broke into a run. He shouted at the man, which was obviously Ranga, and just by the call of the name only, Ranga started to run away from that person, as he thought that he's going to be caught. Attila, who always suspected that his new friend was waiting for the slightest chance to desert. Attila that so much careful about everything, thought that his friend Ranga will one day try to escape from him, and this same thing was about to happen. Desert him means to leave him alone. Galloped behind Ranga and started to run behind Ranga. "Hey Attila," shouted the young man, and he also started running. Attila wanted to answer the call, as Attila recognized his master. Wanted to answer the call after making sure his friend, that means Ranga, and so he turned to his head for a second and galloped faster. Attila looked towards his old master and ran faster for his friend to catch him so that he doesn't leave him. Ranga dreadfully doubled his pace. He tried to run faster, but Attila was determined to stick to him at any cost. But Attila was so much fond of him that he wanted to just stay with Ranga only. As a result, he ran so fast that he overlooked Ranga and clumsily blocked his way. And because of this only, Attila ran so much fast that he clumsily blocked the way of Ranga, and Ranga stumbled over him and fell. Because of Attila, Ranga fell. As Ranga rolled on the ground, a piece of jewelry which was taken to a receiver of stolen property flew from his hand. And as the Ranga had rolled on the ground after falling, a piece of jewelry which belonged to Attila's master's property flew from his hand. The young man, the master of Attila, recognized it as belonging of his sister and sat down on Ranga. A crowd collected, the police and the police appeared on the scene. So, as they were in the market, and Ranga was now caught red-handed by the young man and indirectly by Attila. Though Attila wanted to stay with Ranga as Ranga was his new friend, but indirectly Attila helped the young man to catch the thief. So now the police appeared, and in the scene Attila was the hero of the day. So indirectly Attila was thinking that it will get deserted by his new friend, but it became one of the hero who caught a thief. Attila was the hero of the day. Even the lady of the house softened towards him. Now lady of the house, the mother, was now softened towards him, was quite kind towards him, as according to her Attila has done his duty as a dog. She said, whatever one might say of Attila, one has to admit that he is a very cunning detective. So now he was a cunning detective. Now he was not only a couch potato or an elephant who only eats and everything. He is too deep for words. So there are no words which can explain about Attila. It was good that Attila had no powers of speech. Otherwise, he would have told his woeful story and lost the position of a hero. So in the end, our narrator, Arkanarayan, says that it is good that Attila doesn't have the power of speech. Otherwise, Attila will say the truth and will lost all his position of being a hero. So this was the lesson where a clumsy dog who is friendly with everyone becomes a hero by indirectly or unintentionally catching a thief. This was the lesson. I hope you have understood the lesson, and if you have any problem or queries, do let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a nice day.